it's time for a couple ways to control a card. So say a spectator's taken a card and you want to have it controlled to the top of the deck. It's usually in card magic you want to know where their card is, and card control is the ultimate way to control a spectator's card, and we're going to go through two methods right now. One is called the double undercut, and we'll get into that now. So you want to start by doing a swing cut like we talked about. It's just swinging it over into your left hand, and you want to put the rest of the deck on, but you want to hold a break at the back here. You want to hold it with your thumb. So you don't want to put the cards together. You want to do a swing cut over, put it on top, but hold a break with the thumb. So I'll do that real slow. I'm going to put a little bit deeper. When you do the cut, you want to go deep with your thumb, okay? Because the cut's going to look like this. Watch my thumb. Cut's going to go like this. I'm going to catch and we'll go a bit deeper and grab both. So that's the position you want to be in for the double undercut. Okay? So ultimately this is what's going to happen. Say the spectator selects a card. You say, okay, put it back on top of the deck. They'll do that. You say, okay, we're going to cut it into the deck. And then you get into that position. Right? And then you can hold it there for a bit. This is up to you. You can either hold it there for a bit, talk, whatever, and then do the double undercut to bring the card back up on top. Or you could do it instantly. You could just say, okay, we'll give the deck a couple cuts. So it looks kind of like, what you're doing. It looks like it's a nice little cut. It's fancy. Also, it controls their card completely the entire time, right to the top of the deck. So you swing cut over, and then hold with your thumb. Grab half from the bottom, put it up on top, and then grab the remainder below the break, put that back on top. When you want to do it, really inconspicuous. Okay? What I would usually do is take it like that, hold it for a bit, whatever, talk, do my thing, do two cuts, and okay, we'll start now, and then go on to the routine or do whatever I need to do, because I have their card completely controlled the whole time. So again, I'll go over it slowly. You want to do a swing cut, and then it's a regular swing cut like we went over before, and the crook of the thumb, catch it, put a mechanic's grip, and then put it deep into a thumb retention. You're going to retain that break. Okay, and then you're going to do two cuts with your left hand back onto the deck, which is in your right hand, and then you're going to put it back in left hand and go into your routine. Okay, I'll do one last time. Okay, from the front. It looks very nice, it's very quick, it's very easy, and you have their card the entire time. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Another way, and this is a shuffle that everyone knows, it's just a regular overhand shuffle. Okay, you can do this as many times as you see fit, and you have complete control of the spectator's card the entire time. Doesn't matter if you finish your cuts. If you drop any cards, always finish the cuts before going and picking the card up, okay? And we have the card in complete control. It's on the top of the deck, because I've been doing my fake shuffle. So this is what's known as an in-jog shuffle, okay? Because what you're going to do, you've got their card, okay? You're going to do like a regular overhand shuffle, but the first card that you take off, you're going to in-jog it a bit, and then put the rest in the normal fashion. And then, so you got a card back here in-jogged, the first card that you see. And with your thumb, you're going to come over and you're going to push that card and make a break in the deck. And you're going to hold that break, take a little bit of cards off, a little bit more, until you get to the break, and then put the rest on top. And then you've got their card in control. Okay? So regular swing, overhand shuffle, in-jog one card. That's the spectator's card right there. The first one, not the in-jog one, but the one next to it. And you're going to keep on going. Right back here, you got your thing. You're going to push this way on it, so you can create a break back there, and then you keep on shuffling the rest of the cards from the top to the break, and then you're good. You got their card controlled. So this took me a lot of practice to get. I still can't really do it too fast. It's just one of those knacky things you're going to have to feel for it. I recommend only in jogging one card, as opposed to in jogging like a crew of cards. You'll see what I'm saying in a second. If you in jog a bunch of cards, then you've got a pretty, ugly looking break right there. And the cards, there's a big gap right here. It looks a little inconspicuous, and the fact of the matter is that it's visible. So if it's visible, they can see if you're going to cut right to that spot. You know what I mean? And then put the rest of the cards back on top. They'll be able to see that. So you really want to do it as inconspicuous as possible. Make it look very smooth. Take your time with it, and you've got it, Just sit there while you're watching TV. You want to watch your hands for the first little while. And then after you watch your hands and you get a feel for it, don't watch your hands anymore. Do it like 3 times in a row, and then see if once you've done it 3 times in a row without checking that you've done it properly, after 3 or 4 times, then check. And if you don't have the same card that you started with, you did it wrong. Like I said, it's not the easiest thing to do. I'm still working on little bits of it, but that's it for now. And we'll see what we can do next time. I just want to take a little time and talk about double lifts. Okay, double lifts are the ultimate tool in card magic. If you can perform a double lift well, you have a long future with magic. It is the ultimate tool. I know I've said that, and I'm going to say it a million times because nothing beats this move. Okay? I'm going to teach you a couple ways to do it, but there's one way called a push-off double lift. If you master that, you've made it. Okay? I think I've got a pretty good version of it. The only reason I'm good at it, really good at it, is because I did it over and over and over again, probably for about 20 hours in total. It is the best move to do, and with the push-off double lift and the other methods I'm going to teach you, you can get multiple cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, 3 cards. I wouldn't go further than 5 because it looks a little thick. But other than that, if you do it good, you do it properly, you have a long future with cards. Okay, so that's for next tape, and we'll see you guys then.